Welcome to the RadioU podcast. I'm Hudson.
And I'm Allie.
Coming up, one of the greatest Florida Man videos you could ever see.
Also, why is Gen Z being called the Christopher Columbus generation?
All that and more on the way next. Gen Z has been dubbed the Christopher Columbus generation. 877-2-RADIO-U, the talkback button in the RadioU app. What does this mean, the Christopher Columbus generation? It means Gen Z is notorious for discovering things that already existed. The example given, if you were to look this up on Urban Dictionary, is Gen Z would be like, I just discovered quiet walking. It's where you walk without your phone or anything.
Oh, they just discovered it.
Yes, yeah, and then they post about it. Allie, are you going to just let the world make fun of your generation like this?
Honestly, I think, who did this? What angry millennial came along and decided to name them Christopher Columbus generation? They were upset with all of the names that Gen Z has given to millennials and decided to get some payback over here to go with this. Who did this to them?
Yeah, I hate painting with such a broad brush.
Exactly.
The whole generation, because a few people post on TikTok.
And super, aggressive about it. Christopher Columbus, while some may not have a problem with him, a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And so, to go ahead and just be like, yeah, you're one of the worst, the people view him as one of the worst. And we're in there. I don't want to have any statement on that, but it's just it feels like shots fired.
I know that it's just supposed to be funny, but it does feel like kind of an attack.
I mean, the generations are going to fight. The generations are going to have nicknames for each other that are a little derogatory, and not nice. So that should be expected. And Gen Z, if you can't take it, then that might be you living up to a standard of an expectation of your generation, which is that you're soft.
By the way, if you just heard this Christopher Columbus generation thing and you were like, ha, got him, against Gen Zs, you're aging into, if you didn't already know this, you're aging into the back in my day.
Yeah.
Like kids these days.
Yeah.
You're shaking your fist at a clown. You're just getting old.
And that's normal.
Yeah,
that
you're
is
allowed
normal.
to get old.
Everybody gets old, and every generation does this. The old point to the young point to the old.
And the young, you don't have to hate on the younger generations, though. I never understand that.
I never understood it either, but I feel like, again, it's just a cycle. It's something that we're all going to do because we just point at the younger generation or point at the older generation, and they're like, ha, look how different they are from us.
Yeah.
And that just seems to be the norm, whether it's you say, okay, boomer, or you call young people Christopher Columbus.
Yeah, I want peace. I feel like
peace?
Yeah, I feel like the younger generations, though, like in a way, I don't know. Who do you think started it?
I think okay, boomer was the one I really remember first, and that was millennials making fun of boomers, so not necessarily Gen Z. So it seems millennials are the ones that are super angry all the time, calling names, coming up with these nicknames for people.
I think that's fair. I feel like at some point you're standing up for yourself and trying to fight back, but I just don't know who started this. Is it old people that are, that are jealous of youth? They see their days fading.
I feel like it's normal for any older generation to be like kids these days.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where it starts. And then the younger generation
these days more aggressive in saying like, oh yeah, you're old and you're not, like this is a thing that you are not cool at because you do this.
The current younger generations definitely have a lack of respect for for their elders.
All are guilty.
Yes.
But I just want peace. That's all I want.
Yeah, let's not call a whole generation Christopher Columbus.
Yeah.
Let's not do that.
Let's take it easy. I feel so bad for everybody that was flying Spirit Airlines this weekend. 8772-RADIO-U or the talkback button in the RadioU app. The Spirit Airlines ceased operations at 3 a.m. on May 2nd. So that was early on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
I guess Spirit Airlines died doing what it loved, leaving people stranded without hope or answers.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're known for.
It wouldn't be Spirit Airlines if they didn't like just kick everybody in the butt on their way out the door.
It's true. They ruined everybody's plans at the final chance they could do it.
Yeah. Now, I can, for a moment, I could be like, well, if you flew Spirit Airlines, particularly this weekend, you knew what you were getting into.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you have tickets for a flight this weekend, you probably bought them months ago.
Yeah.
You didn't know Spirit Airlines was about to go under.
You had no idea that this was going to happen.
But also, Spirit Airlines, like the rumors of it of it failing have kind of been swirling for a while. So almost, I feel, as long as it's existed.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
probably
how
true.
long can this actually be allowed to go on?
How long can this company really exist?
And the answer was over 30 years.
That's crazy that it existed for 30 years. Honestly, I would have been one of the ones to be fooled by this because I didn't know any of the stuff was going on with it going under.
Yeah.
My dad just happened to mention it, I think Friday or maybe even yesterday. And I was like, wait, what? They're going under.
I've seen the stories of like other airlines, are they going to buy Spirit Airlines, has been going on for a while, but I didn't know that until I saw it this past week, but I didn't know that it was if they don't buy Spirit Airlines.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done. So that had been going on for a while, but then this week is when it was like they have no buyer and it's about to shut down, and then sure enough, 3 a.m. Saturday, it shut down, which left many people stranded. There is one person with a plan that's trying to save Spirit Airlines, to which I would say, please just let it die.
Yeah, let it die. Let it die. Let it shrivel up and die.
Yeah, but it's the YouTuber Hi There Hunter, who has basically started a crowdfunding-ish campaign to save Spirit Airlines. It is raised $88 million worth of pledges.
Oh.
So to be clear, it's not raised any actual dollars, but people have pledged $88 million, 124,000 different people. So an average pledge size of $667. The idea would be if this raises enough money, like actual money, which I doubt that, like, there's no way they're actually getting $88 million especially because he's putting this up as this would be like owning the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
Everybody gets a say, but your dollars don't actually guarantee anything and you don't get to profit off of it. So it's like, what's the point?
No, there's no point in buying Spirit Airlines or being a person that is a part of buying Spirit Airlines because you're just not gonna profit off of that. So you're just throwing your money away.
Just let it go. We don't need Spirit Airlines.
We don't. We have enough crappy airlines left.
Yeah, we do. It was too much of a temptation for too many. You saw the cheaper flights, cheaper fares, and you're like, I can make it work.
Yeah. And
usually you couldn't.
No.
You could not.
Believe me, we're good. Frontier still exists, so we are good.
Yeah.
We're covered in this category.
Radio U, where music is going. 8772 Radio U. At the talkback button in the Radio U app. We got the best thing in sports yesterday. NHL Game 7, and it was a game like you've never seen before. The Montreal Canadiens, my dad's favorite team, did wind up defeating the Tampa Bay Lightning 2-1. It was a crazy series. That series never had a game decided by more than one goal. So a lot of stress. It's not, you could not turn off any game before the final horn. But what was crazy about the game yesterday is the Canadiens won despite only taking 9 shots the entire game.
Yeah, this is 9 shots on goal, correct?
Yeah. That's, Allie, what is, what's another sport equivalent of winning and you only take 9 shots?
I mean, it's almost like winning a game of baseball and only getting 1 hit. You know?
Yeah.
Just you got 1 hit and you got lucky that your pitcher was good at not allowing any runs up for the other team.
Yeah, I think it's like, I was thinking for football, it'd be like winning a game but never crossing midfield.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that bad.
Yeah, it's not quite that bad because, I mean, they were still able to score 2 goals.
Yeah, right.
And that's impressive enough in hockey to win a game anytime. But
yeah,
but usually you'd see more shots taken.
You're getting at least 20 shots. Like 20 shots in a hockey game is kind of low. Like that'd be like, oh, you should have shot more.
That's like the low barrier.
The Lightning had I think 27.
Yeah.
So, and that's about average. So 9 shots and that 2 of them went in.
Yeah.
Is
the
insane,
odds that 2 of them go in is crazy.
Yeah. But a win is a win. And I would feel, I don't know that I would feel like I've seen a lot of Canadians fans online not feeling particularly great going ahead.
Yeah.
Thinking that, because that doesn't bode well for when they play my Sabres. You can't repeatedly win games getting only 9 shots, but obviously 9 is an anomaly. It's not like they were getting 9 shots in every game.
Yeah, sure.
But as a Canadian, if that was me, I would feel so proud, though.
Well, I mean, the thing about it that's impressive is similar to what we just said with the baseball thing. That means you had good defense.
Mm-hmm.
Means you had good, your goaltender was doing his great job at stopping Tampa Bay's shots.
Mm-hmm.
So, you were good in other facets of the game
and
to allow yourself to win when you only had 9 shots.
You got lucky enough, too. Like that.
There's definitely some luck involved.
In hockey, the puck luck, sometimes you just need, you're going to win a playoff series. Sometimes you just have to have it go your way.
Yeah.
You have to have the puck bounce your way. And so you win a game only shooting 9 times. Something went your way.
Yeah.
You got some puck luck to score 2 goals on 9 shots. So that now sets up Canadian Sabres in the next round. And, you know what's crazy is the Canadians shot 9 times. And then I don't know if you saw, but in the game 1 of the Avalanche Wild series last night,
they scored 9 goals.
The Avalanche themselves scored 9 goals.
Yeah, there was an avalanche of goals
in a game as the Canadians had shots.
Crazy. Sorry, Minnesota Wild. I think you're done for.
That does not make sense. What a juxtaposition. But congrats to the Canadians. Now they get to lose to my Sabres. Florida man is at it again, but this time it's not a bad thing. This is a great video. We can send it to you. Text Florida to 8772 Radio U. It is, and there's even multiple angles if you need them. It's a Florida man on one of those hoverboard things. So he's flying over the water. And he's pulling a dog on a jet ski behind him.
This is the coolest video ever.
It actually is. It's definitely there's multiple angles of it. It is the kind of thing. First, I was like, could this be AI? But it's definitely not.
No, it's real.
But then if you saw it in a real life, it is one of those things where I think you would do kind of like in the cartoons or something where you would rub your eyes.
Yeah, you'd be like, am I actually seeing
and
what
open
I'm
them
seeing?
again. Yeah. To make sure that it's real. But it totally is. So I guess that dog was probably having the time of his life.
Yes, and this is the Florida man that we love to see. The Florida man that gets creative. The Florida man that is just here for a good time, not a long time. And not the Florida man that's breaking a law or something.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the law that's being broken, I don't know. But this isn't the typical Florida man that we see doing some heinous activity.
The dog even seems to have a life jacket on. So I think everything is all above board. Everything it seems to be fine to me.
Yeah, looks all good. Oh my gosh. I love there's the second video is from a boat that's out.
Yes.
That's where you can see the dog just chilling with a life jacket on.
It looks like it's got a smile on its face.
So cute. It even has goggles on.
Yeah.
Do you see the goggles?
It's freezing up for me, honestly.
It's got dog goggles. It's so cute. It's like a little golden retriever.
You're right. This is what the Florida man we love. That's taking the freedom that Florida offers.
Yes.
And putting it to good use.
Yes. This is what you should do with your free will.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You got money. You're in Florida. You got
the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with it?
This
is what you should be doing with it. I don't know if this person intended this, but you're bringing not only you, yourself, your dog so much joy, but a lot of joy to
the
everyone
rest
else.
of the world. Yeah, those
to
that were
all
there.
the bystanders.
And then now all of us through social media.
Yeah, so if you'd like to see a video of a man using what do you call? It says hoverboard. I don't think that's what it is. What do you call? It's like a jetpack.
Yeah,
it's like a jetpack pulling a jet ski.
Almost like a jetpack, although it doesn't look like he's wearing it necessarily. Like it looks more like he's riding it.
Yeah.
So it almost is like a hoverboard.
I guess it is a hoverboard, but I don't really know what to call it, but whatever it is, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, and honestly, if I saw him out there without the dog, I'd be like, okay, I probably wouldn't have much of an opinion, but with the dog on the jet ski, just totally makes it.
It definitely does.
Text Florida to 877-2-RADIO-U. We can send you the videos. Florida Man of the Year. I'm going to open up the Radio U hotline for this.
877-2-RADIO-U.
I want to know what upsets you more. The question is, what upsets you more? Walmart removing self-checkouts from many of their stores. Not necessarily all, but many. Or McDonald's removing the self-service soda fountains from their restaurants, which this will be sooner or later. All McDonald's restaurants will be without the self-service soda fountains.
All of them. So
All
they're going to
of
be like
them.
Chick-fil-A with the ones by the cash register.
Behind the counter.
Okay.
Will be the only option for you. It says that they will be doing this by 2032 is when it will be complete. But I've definitely been to McDonald's that do not have the soda fountain. They've already done this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't been to one that doesn't have them out still in the normal spot that they've been.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I feel like the reason it works with Chick-fil-A is because they usually have an employee that walks around and asks you if you would want a refill, and then they take your cup and they go fill it and bring it back. And then obviously you can walk up and get a refill if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's very nice that they have an employee that's already checking on that. McDonald's ain't doing that. We
No,
know
definitely not.
McDonald's is not doing that. So this is frustrating to me because McDonald's Diet Coke and any of their fountain drinks are the best.
Yeah.
They are the best. They put something in there. It's like crack cocaine or something. I don't know, but it's just so addicting.
It is. It's the straw. I think it's the straw.
It's the straw.
I think they have a special straw. Something.
I knew somebody that worked for McDonald's, and they said that they put their water through 3 filters to go into their fountain drinks.
So maybe that's what it is.
I don't know if anyone else does that too. I've never talked to other, employees from other companies. If maybe they run through theirs through 3 filters also, but I was like, maybe that's the difference.
I feel like that sounds like a lot. So I think that might be it. So you're more upset by McDonald's taking away the soda then?
Absolutely. I mean, I do use the self-checkout all the time at like Kroger, but I never go to Walmart anymore. So this ain't gonna bother me.
Yeah. But does it make you want to go to Walmart less?
I don't know because I feel like as long as they have people running the registers, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Yeah.
If you have the same amount of lines open, and it's just you have to go through an employee one versus self-checkout, I think that's fine.
It seems like they have this big area for when I go to Walmart. They have all these checkouts that they have, but they only ever have
like one of them open.
Yeah, right. So that's my concern is that the lines will be long, but you're right. But I'm 100% with you that the McDonald's is the right answer.
Yeah, that's unhinged behavior by McDonald's.
Yeah, because Walmart I go to much less often, and I can deal with talking to a person. Like it doesn't bother me that much. I definitely prefer a self-checkout just because I feel like it's quicker and more convenient.
Okay.
But the self-service, McDonald's is just telling you they don't want you there. They do not want you to
They don't want you in the store.
They do not want you to come inside at all. They would really prefer, they want to be like Swenson's where you just...
It's just a drive-through.
Yeah, they just might as well just close it, which just fine, just do that then.
Yeah.
Like it works for Checkers and Rallies. It works for Swenson's. Just become that if you don't want us inside.
Yeah.
Because that's how it feels to me.
Yep.
But
this
it
is
also
a slap in the face.
It also feels kind of cheap. It feels like
it definitely does.
they aren't, I don't think that's why they're doing it. I do think it's because they don't want to have to worry. If they don't have an inside where customers are, they don't have to pay somebody to even though it only they probably only do it twice a day or whatever, check the, refill the lids and everything there.
Either that or like clean and stuff like that.
And the maintenance, I think it's either way. It's one less employee, one less thing they have to do. And so that's why they're doing it. They're doing it to save money. But will they pass that savings on to us? Absolutely not.
No.
It's time for our Monday tradition, the box office breakdown, looking at what made money and I guess what didn't in theaters this weekend. But I'll tell you what, there was a lot of money that was made this weekend. A big week for theaters. Let us know what you've seen lately. We love to see your reviews at 8772 RadioU or with the talkback button in the RadioU app. The number one movie in America, you know what it was, Allie?
Devil Wears Prada 2?
It sure was. $77 million.
Whoa, that's a lot.
That's a pretty solid opening weekend.
Yeah.
So not too shabby at all for Devil Wears Prada 2. But what was really impressive to me is what was number 2 at the box office this weekend.
Was it Michael?
It was Michael. And Michael still made $54 million in its second weekend.
Dang. The audiences are eating it up.
Yeah, they do not care that the reviews were bad. They went and just continued on.
The audience score is great for it. So the audience and the critics are completely opposite on that movie.
It's already almost at $500 million, $423 million worldwide.
Actually, the noise I should make for that is...
Yeah, not bad. If you've seen Michael or The Devil Wears Prada 2, definitely let us know what you thought at 8772 RadioU or with the RadioU app with the talkback button. Number 3, Allie, what do you think was number 3 at the box office?
Project Hail Mary?
No, it was the Super Mario Galaxy
movie. I forgot about that movie.
That's still in theaters, and that made another $12 million. So the reviews for The Devil Wears Prada 2 were like middling, I would say.
They were like above 50%. Like, what was it, 70 something?
I think it had like a 70, but it wasn't like this is a great movie. Yeah. It's like this is okay if you like the first one. This is a good, like a good sequel, but nothing to blow you out of the water. So with Devil Wears Prada 2, Michael, which had horrible reviews, and Super Mario Galaxy, which also had horrible reviews. It's not saying much for our taste. Either that or we are really disconnected from the critics. But we do this every week. I think the critics have gotten much. It seems that they are much more forgiving for things.
Yeah.
They've gotten much more, or at least the Rotten Tomatoes score seems to trend much higher.
I think it did last year. Maybe this year they're trying to reverse it. And they're like, we're going to be extra critical this year.
Yeah,
and then the audiences are like, no.
I don't know if there's if there's like a concerted effort. I think I saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It is bad. The critics were right about it. It's a horrible movie.
Yeah. There's something about the kids' movies that just like, it draws the families even if it's bad reviews. And so.
Our families kids do not have high standards.
Unfortunately, they do not. And so, yeah, I think the critics are definitely ignored when it comes to the kids' films.
Yeah.
But for the other movies, like with Michael, I feel like, again, it's just Michael Jackson is beloved, even if critics are unwilling to, buy in. Yeah,
Other new movies in theaters this weekend, Hokum. That's the Adam Scott movie.
Yeah, that's the horror movie, right?
That made $6.4 million.
Not a lot.
Animal Farm, the other children's movie.
Forgot about this one.
That's right. We have some standards because that also had horrible reviews and it only made $3.4 million.
Yeah, so see, maybe we need to feel better about the audience.
Deepwater made $2.2 million. That's the shark movie. And then The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, the movie, Tears of the Azure Sea, the anime, made $1 million.
Okay, well, we definitely didn't need to make a big deal about that one.
$1 million. I think that's pretty good for what it was.
Well, the anime movies that we've not talked about before by mistake were like the ones that were number one.
We should have not talked about it. It would have done better if we didn't mention it.
Yeah, that's the thing. We cursed it.
Yeah. Let us know what you saw this weekend or recently at 8772 RadioU. RadioU, where music is going, 8772 RadioU, or use the talkback button in the RadioU app to let us know the last movie or show you watched. We just did the box office breakdown where The Devil Wears Prada 2 was number 1 with $77 million, followed by Michael and the Super Mario Galaxy movie We heard from Stephanie.
Okay.
She texted in at 877-2-RADIO-U and said her and her boyfriend watched one battle after another.
Oh.
Didn't care for it. Too long and drawn out, she says.
I think you said the same thing. It was like a little long.
It was a long movie.
Yeah.
There's definitely things I liked about it, but the fact that it was like so highly praised at the Oscars, I thought was an error.
Yeah.
There was definitely better movies this year. But I do really there's some great sequences. There's a great car chase, and great acting performances.
Sure.
Like Leo, Sean Penn, I can't remember the name of the gal that's like the daughter in the movie. All did a great job, but it was long.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel like it paid off.
Yeah.
The way you wanted.
That's frustrating.
She also says they watched Memento.
Oh.
It was her boyfriend's first time watching that. So.
Talk about a good movie.
Yeah, they say they loved that.
Yes. That is one that will stand the test of time. Not so much sure about one battle after another.
Yeah.
If we'll be watching that, 10. I mean, Memento has to be like 20 years old at this point.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
It's getting up there.
So I actually recently watched Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
And the reason I watched the Phantom of the Opera was because, the Savannah Bananas, love them. They do a lot of really fun stuff on social media. And for this new season of Banana Ball, they hired on a baseball player that also did Broadway. He's a well-known Broadway singer, tenor. And so they have him do all sorts of really fun walk-ups and intros with musicals. Mm-hmm. And they recently had him do Phantom of the Opera. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I got to go watch that movie because it's one of my favorite musicals. So I watched it because I was inspired by this fan of Bananas.
I watched the Phantom of the Opera play one time.
Okay. Have you ever seen the movie?
No.
Okay. The movie's really fun. It's a long one, but it's really fun.
Yeah, but I feel like I already know the story. So,
but you gotta go see the passion and the acting. It's just so well done, and the music is amazing.
I don't have anything that I haven't mentioned on the show before that I watched this week. I'm behind, but the last thing I watched is more episodes of Daredevil Born Again.
Oh yeah, I forgot that the new season's out.
Yeah, and as much as I enjoy the show, I'm just telling you, there's always something that's taking me out of it from a realism perspective.
You were so hype about the first episode.
I like it. I like the show, but in the first season, it was all the politics. The first new season of Daredevil Born Again, all the politics of Fisk and New York City,
and you were just unrealistic.
Yeah, and it seemed unrealistic, and there's some aspects of that still in the second season. But the last episode I watched, and like I said, I'm behind a few episodes. But it's an episode where they have Mayor Fisk. Has a boxing match with another guy.
No way.
He has a boxing match, and so already that's kind of crazy. It's not really realistic that they'd have a mayor fight, in a boxing match with somebody. But what is extra crazy is they say the weights. The announcer says the weights of Mayor Fisk, and then the guy he's fighting. And the guy he's fighting is 100 pounds less. Mayor Fisk is over 300. The other guy is 200 something.
No way.
It's 100 pounds difference. I'm like, what? In what world?
Yeah.
This is a show about a blind man that somehow defeats 30 people at a time. I can buy that.
But
I cannot buy a 100-pound weight difference in a sanctioned in any way boxing match.
Yeah, you found your moment of taking you out of the show of just no shot.
Yes.
No shot.
And there's one in every other episode of Daredevil Born Again. But even despite that, Mayor Fisk and his wife are they're so hateable though.
Yeah.
That it's still I'm still invested.
It pulls you back in.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep watching it, but it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. Just you could have just not even said the weights. You would have been able to tell there's a big difference, but they didn't have to do that.
Thanks for listening to the RadioU podcast. Don't forget to rate and review the show.